Hello and welcome back to Curve Stomp City and another episode of ECW Lives on TEW 2016. Today we're bringing you ECW Super Lucha, which is being held in northern Mexico. We've brought in some luchadors from CMLL on loan, so I'll just show you a couple of them now. So we start with Mascara Magica, which is obviously magic mask in Spanish, and he's got good stats overall, really. And he's pretty over with the crowd over there. He's got 54, 54, 53. So yeah, we should see a good performance from him. Secondly, we have Mephisto, which is the name of a demon in German folklore. So yeah, these names are already set, but yeah, it's a pretty cool name, and he's got a really good mask. It looks pretty demonic, as the name would suggest. And he's 48 in Mexico, and yeah, he's pretty good in the ring as well. Strong aerials and chain wrestling, and yeah, he's good physically as well. So yeah, we should see a good performance from him too. I've also brought in someone for the open challenge from Vampiro, but I won't reveal who that is until it happens. Before we go into the show, we have a backstage incident, and Jay Briscoe has been taken to Wrestler's Court after forgetting to shake a hand of another worker. So the Great Muta took him to Wrestler's Court and he has to buy drinks. Also, Kevin Nash has officially left and his contract is finished. But we did fail the owner goal, and I'll show you the email after the show. Yeah, I forgot to show that before I continued. We're going to be running in the Arena Feminel. So yeah, if I've pronounced that right. Hopefully we can sell it out. We're expecting 23 more than the capacity. But last time we were here, we got 432. So yeah, we might be able to sell it out. We'll see. So we open the show with the Chain Gang taking on Hombre Sin Nombre and El Pantero. They were at the last Mexico shows and they did quite well. So yeah, we've brought them back and we've put the Chain Gang over them. And this match got the show off to a strong start. John Cena got the pin with a handful of tights. And yeah, Jay Briscoe got a 24, Cena got a 29, El Pantero got a 53, and Hombre Sin Nombre got a 34. So yeah, 44D to start the show isn't bad at all. And then Vampiro finds Angel Williams backstage. And then Angel says that Aries and Fallon haven't shown up to the arena. And that's a 27E. Then in a decent match, Mascara Magica defeated Mephisto in 10 minutes by pinfall. And this got a 56C minus. And the match got the crowd hotter, and Mascara Magica got a 53 and Mephisto got a 56. So the babyface has got the win here just to please the crowd. But then after the match, Mephisto attacks Mascara Magica, and this got a C minus 54, and this angle got the crowd hotter, and apparently Mascara Magica's getting a stale at his gimmick. So yeah. Then a video shows Samoa Joe training in an MMA gym, again, just to make the crowd more familiar with who he is and what he's about. And this got a 15F+. This was based on his overness, as I couldn't really put it on entertainment because it would have knocked it down because of his Spanish being poor, and we're in Mexico, so yeah. And he's not very over there, which is why it's an F+, which is fine. And in a decent match, Samoa Joe defeats Juventud Guerrera in 9 minutes 46 by pinfall with a Dragon Sleeper. And Samoa Joe and Juventud don't click. I realised this before I booked the match, but I'd already said in the last episode that this match was going to happen. But yeah, he's made him tap out to the Dragon Sleeper in Mexico, which is a big win for Samoa Joe. And he's got a 50 and Juventud got a 54. So yeah, C minus 53, still not bad since they didn't have chemistry. And then in a bout that had decent wrestling, not much heat, Minoru Tanaka defeats Super Crazy in 14 minutes 41 by submission with a cross knee lock. And Minoru Tanaka makes defense number 1 of his ECW World Junior Heavyweight title. And Minoru Tanaka got a 52, Super Crazy got a 63, and yeah, overall it got a 62C, which is good. Then next up, the Great Muta defeats Liz Mark Jr. in 14 minutes 46 by pinfall. And this got a 56C minus, and Muta got a 42, Liz Mark got a 56. We need to set Great Muta's gimmick, so we'll do that now. And yeah, you got Maniac, which initially got an awful. Brilliant. And yeah, the main event, and an exceptional match. Vampiro defeated Jushin Liger, who has accepted his open challenge tonight. And Jushin loses after 18 minutes with a choke slam. And Vampiro makes defense number 4 of his GPWC World Heavyweight title, and this got an 80B, which is brilliant. Vampiro got an 83, and Jushin got an 82. This was just set to regular slow build match, and to be open. So yeah, that's a really good main event, and I'm happy with that. And then as Vampiro celebrates with his belt, 2 hooded men jump the barricade and beat down Jushin Liger and Vampiro. They stand in the center of the ring and pull back their hoods, and it's CM Punk and Rhino. And CM Punk throws Jushin Liger out of the ring and leads them against the barricade. Then Rhino runs up and gores him through it. Then CM Punk points at a floored Vampiro, and then CM Punk enters the ring as Rhino sets up a table outside. Then Punk powerbombs him over the top rope through the table. And then Vampiro is left motionless as CM Punk kicks the GPWC belt out of the ring, and both men celebrate together, holding their championship belt in the air. So yeah, they're back, and they're back with a vengeance, and they've put Vampiro through a table from the inside of the ring to the outside, and Jushin Liger's gone through the barricade. And Vampiro came out of this looking excellent somehow. And even though he's been beaten up, he was sold well maybe. And then CM Punk looked lost out there apparently. But yeah, this is a 59C. So yeah, the two friends are back and they mean business. And this got a 70C plus. So it wasn't quite as good as the last Mexico show, but C plus is still good for a pay-per-view. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to give CM Punk some encouragement after not looking quite as good out there as I thought he would have. But yeah, hopefully the encouragement helps him going forward. And we're going to point out Vampiro as a good example, and also Jushin Liger as a good example. And CM Punk's very happy, Vampiro is pleased, and Jushin Liger's pleased. And we've got some emails, and this is the email about Kevin Nash with the goal failed, even though his popularity is actually still over 71. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but obviously I think it's because the owner goal ended before it should have, because he left obviously. So I think that's why it failed, rather than it actually being the aim itself. Mascara Magica doesn't connect with the fans according to Vampiro, and that's fine, he's already left, so I wouldn't worry about that. And Vampiro needs some time to heal, which is fine. And yeah, ECW Super Lucha 2001 got a buy rate of 0.34, which is our best buy rate so far. So yeah, it's paid off going to Mexico. And now we're going to check the size of the company in Mexico now. And we're at 12 F plus still. And it seems the rate is it goes up every 2 shows. So we're going to have to run quite a few shows to be able to actually get a deal over there. ECCW in Canada is close to closing down. It's a bankruptcy. So that's something happening in the world. And John Cena wants a pay rise, which will give him. That's quite a bit, John. He thinks he's worth 3,000, so we're going to give him 75%. With Kevin Nash having left now, the main event slots are taken up by Minoru Tanaka, who is someone that we're building up, and it's good to see that he's actually in the main event slots now, the junior heavyweight champion. And we've got the Great Muta, Vampiro, Rhino, and Just Incredible. In upper mid-card slots, we've got Jushin Liger, John Cena, Samoa Joe, Taka, and CM Punk. So yeah, I'm not going to go through the rest. With the last show, I actually wanted to end the main event in a draw with the attack happening during the match, but Vampiro wasn't happy about having a draw. So yeah, that was a shame. So it would have been quite cool to be able to have a reason for a rematch between Vampiro and Jushin, but we'll find another way. We'll probably have that on again at some point in the future. He's got 5 appearances left on his loan deal, Jushin has, and we can't actually bring him in on a permanent deal quite yet because I offered him a contract on a pay-per appearance, but then it didn't go through in time, and I got to the Sunday and he still hadn't signed it, so I had to cancel the offer to be able to bring him in on a loan. So he won't actually negotiate with us yet, but we can still bring him on loan for a few times before he will actually negotiate. So it's good to have him round anyway on loan. So we've got 5 more appearances left with Jushin Liger. Also, that last main event is our second best match ever, behind Vampiro and Juventud Guerrera at the house show in Mexico. And also, I noticed a common theme with the top 3. You'll see Vampiro's there 3 times. And yeah, so despite his backstage antics, I think it's definitely worth keeping him for now. And also, his character's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm definitely happy that I signed him in the end. But apart from that, I'm going to end the episode here. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And if you have, hit the like button and subscribe for more TEW 2016 and general wrestling content. And until next time, peace.